Oh boy. Let's hurry. Trashed the place instead. Yeah, sounds about right.
Okay, well, I feel better now. I didn't get something for free, but I did make something worse than I found it. And that's really half the battle if you think about it. So believe it or not, I actually have a plan to make money. But before I show you that, we need a backup plan in case it's too much work. Last time we made some
Why? No. Oh my god, come back, please.
fishing rod. Come with me. Okay,
Did he really stop right before he would be able to come back in?
around this area. Let's see if this holds true.
Yep, he stopped right before the door. That motherfucker.
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, there it goes back into the water. Fishy, are you okay down
Good.
there?
That should have essentially screwed him. Now he's gonna have to come back. Or he's not gonna come back. Where did he go? Are you kidding me? What the hell? Good God almighty, dude. I cannot have you running around, doggo. You need to stay put.
Let me show you how I'm gonna make actual money. Now you may notice everything is cleaned up. That's because when you restart the game, everything you didn't
Okay, cool.
disappears. That is, except one item.
Why does my game have to lag at the absolute worst possible time?
Return to the main menu, load your game back up. The pipe is still here, and more than that, now the game thinks I own it, which I guess technically means I do. And I can pick it up, put it down, and do anything I want.
There you go.
And I really did try this on everything else in the shop, but after a restart, it really is the only.
Okay, let's go ahead and go finish what I started. It's nighttime, but I don't really give a shit. Nighttime can fucking suck my asshole.
Normally I would use this truck here, because commonly I can just pick stuff up, walk it right on over here to the back, and just leave it in here. And while normally this would work pretty well, let me show you something that happens here. Let's put the truck in position like we were gonna do a good old-fashioned robbery. Ideally, it'd be great to get this pipe into the back of that truck, and do it without having to spawn it here, and then restart the game to make it whole. Because if I don't restart the game, and I try to walk it out of here, it just disappears like normal. And even though I could pick this thing up, walk it to the boundary line, and then use the placement tool to drop it somewhere out here, I still can't pick it up or do anything with it until I restart the game. What I would like to do is take one of these things and immediately put it on the back of the truck, but if I do that without paying for it or restarting, the moment it hits the truck bed, it disappears. And the reason we want it on the truck bed, which I'll explain with one of these ones that's already been made whole, is the jeweler won't buy them. Instead, we have to take them somewhere else, which I'll show you after a brief little jaunt, which is if we run down this pathway, over this amazing bridge, and then just keep on running all the way to the town of Bridgeport. We have to use something here called the scrapyard. I used this last time to make my millions, so we're gonna do it again. If I put something down on this little grating right here, and then I head on over to this button, I can incinerate it into a nice little cube. And then I can take that cube and run that over to the local jeweler and sell each pipe for 11 whole coins. So if we want to make a lot of money, we're gonna need a lot of pipes. There are a bunch of other stores here, by the way, stuff like housing, or even more tools and equipment, and other stuff like a bunch of conveyor belts, and of course my favorite, glorious furniture. Sadly, I've tried this trick on every other store to see if it works, but when you restart the game, it all goes away. It just means those inexpensive pipes are what we're stuck with. But I think I've come across an item that's gonna make life easier on us, which is this pallet here. Drop items on top to lock the pallet, used for moving or purchasing multiple items easily. Now the problem is it's 450 coins. Luckily, I think we know a bank that's willing to give us a loan. A river bank, that is. So let's see, how can I... Whoa, did you see that? I just touched the magic bucket to the column of fish and now they're in my bucket. Oh my god, this is amazing. My bucket runneth over. 6,068 coins. Don't mind if I do. Okay, this should be enough capital to get us started. We're gonna buy a couple of these pallets. Just gonna put a couple on the buying platform. You're fine. Let's start with just 3. Okay, and let's bring the pallets back over here and see if we can do something fun. Let's see, we'll just put one right here. Just as a test, let's see if we can put a bunch of these on. If I pick this up, do they stay on it? Great. If I carry this over here and put it in the truck, does it stay? Greater. And then if I restart the game to make them corporeal, are they there when I get back? Absolutely yes. Well, let's load up these pallets and just see how many can stick to it. Well, I stacked a couple on there. Let's see how this works. Well, now that I've picked it up, it's kind of hard to tell what's going on. Let's put it down again and see how we did. Yeah, flip on your side, that's perfect. You know, seems pretty good. I'm not really sure how those in the back are connected though, but they are, so I'm not gonna question it. Okay, well, with my really limited vision, let's see if we can get this in the truck. Okay, I think this might do it. I honestly can't even tell if that's in the truck, but hey, let's get in and find out. Well, I can't quite put my finger on it. I feel like something might be amiss. Okay, Okay, let's try that again. And in you go. Okay, there we go. We just had to position it better. Let's load another pallet. Okay, let's see. How are we gonna get this onto the back of there? First, we'll pick it up with our superhuman strength.
Yes, yes. Make the dig.
Just like lump this inside it. Okay, I loaded the other one in, and yeah, everything's fine. The game did not turn into a horror movie. This is definitely not what my sleep paralysis demon looks like. Okay, you know what? Maybe we just need to tame it a little bit. All right, let's just get in. Yeah, see, look, we just have to tame it like a wild horse, and then it'll calm down. Or it could throw me off, and I don't really think it's coming down. No, I think we're just gonna leave that guy up there. It is still up there, right? Yep, it sure is. Just twitching away. And I think we're maybe gonna pick up a new vehicle. Let's see, we could get another of the same truck, or how about the newest model? Let's do that. I don't even know what the difference is, but who cares? Okay, let's try this again. What if I stack these ahead of time? And I just mash one pallet into another? I do believe it did. I believe both pallets are now one. What about a third? Do we think we can shove this in? In you go. Oh, don't be that way. Come back. Oh, I see. Did it have to return to its home planet? Well, I don't think that's coming back. Okay, be nice this time. No more flying off into space, okay? See, that's much better. That's the kind of coexisting I want to see. Okay, so I think I stacked as many pipes as gonna fit in this thing. I have absolutely no idea how many things are shoved to this pallet in here. It's enough that the frame rate is definitely suffering. Oh, how it's suffering. So let's slowly but surely make our way to the scrapyard. And let's see how much our bounty is worth. Okay, here goes nothing. Ah, I burned the bad frame rate away. Hello, single magical cube. Let's take you to the local jeweler and see how much you're worth. Tell me something exciting. The full 3,547. Let's see, to become a millionaire, we only need about 280 more of these. Well, better get started.
Oh god.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Me? Oh, I'm just holding a cube. I'm gonna put it on my cube wall here. Let's see, let's just find a place.
Look at this. We're gonna get it done before I have to go to work.
Shove it in there, whatever.
The dirt.
We did it. I don't know how many trips that took, or how many
I'm already out of shovel dirt again, bro. But I mean, that is a lot of dirt, right?
And also staring up at our beautiful pipe god that has finally managed to calm down, but thankfully is ever present at all times. So I'm gonna start buying some stuff. I'll sort of explain the process as I go. So this little device got added to the game recently, the compressor. Compresses uncut, regular, or compressed gems. How many gems do you think? I think there's only one way to find out. Let's see if there's any limit to how many gems we can compress. Of course, that means we have to dig them up. So let's buy some of these ram drills because we can use them on top.
Look at that.
These Goliath drills, which we have to dig down and do a little bit more work for. Do I look like someone who's ready to waste time?
Okay, there we go.
Let's go ahead and just back up the truck, throw all this crap into the back, and we can't forget all kinds of pipes because everything in this game is powered by water. And we're gonna make one last pit stop at this little store over here that has conveyor belts because who doesn't love those? And now that we're all suited up, let's head on over to the dig site, also known as a big empty dirt lot, which of course the game makes us pay for. Not like this price matters. You insult me, game. Be gone with the sign. Okay, let's get started. First thing
Awesome possum.
a water source, which is going to be this little dock right over here. For that, we're going to need our pipes.
Oh, look at this. It's finally done. We'll have to wait for that to turn because I don't want to take my chances. Blight might not be suffocateable. And look at that. Ah, not bad, not bad. Thank God this is over. Oh!
Looks like it's gonna start to get dark soon, which reminds me I forgot to pick up a bed. So let's run all the way back to town to buy one. Hello, furniture shop. One fancy bed, please.
Look at that. I also don't need any torches here because nothing can spawn. I love that you can just do this, by the way. It's just so fucking unnatural and gross. I mean, it does look pretty smooth, though. I'll at least give it that.
My favorite. I feel so rested. So for starters, we're just gonna keep on with our pipe system until we can get it all the way over.
We already sliced this up. We're all good there. And now Blight can't spawn. Yay.
Let's see, just like that. Perfect. And the way this works is if we turn it on, it digs up dirt for us.
That's 65 blocks in each direction, and you can kind of see it. Like, you can see the distance.
But obviously we want to automate this a little bit.
Like, it's quite a bit of distance.
This is our harvester. Breaks small chunks of dirt into resources. Essentially the way it works is right on top here is like a grindy
Okay, well, I'll see y'all later. I gotta go to work. Bye-bye. I mean, I'm gonna go back and deposit all my resources, but we're done digging the giant ash trench. Now I can work on the beacon again. That is mandatory, by the way. I have to have that shit done. Go away, Endertard. No one likes you. Go away.
So let's move this thing for now. We're not gonna need it, and let's place a conveyor belt right here where the rock.
Well, in any case, though, that is mandatory that we do that. I don't want to have to deal with Blight. Blight is not fun, as I demonstrated when I fought the Wither on the surface. It's not something that you really want to have to put up with. It's definitely not a fun time.
Rock goes up. Ah, that worked out great. Now what we really need is more rocks for this thing to pummel through. This just isn't enough. So let's go ahead and add some more ram drills, one after another, and another. Okay, here we go. Let's see how this does with 10 of these. Well, seems to be doing the trick. Everything's just dropping in one after the other. I would say this is working out well. Oh, you know what? Can we just take our magic doohickey here and just like put it right here? Ah, yeah, that's great. I know it said it's only supposed to compress gems. What do I care?
Jesus, that gave me that much dirt. What the fuck?
Uh-oh, looks like we're getting a little full. So let's go ahead and pull the lever and compress it down. Yeah. Wow, that's a lot of sound for not a lot of change. I can't honestly tell if it did anything. What if I just keep pushing this thing over and over again? That's
Do we have anything good in here?
Okay, I think I broke the lever.
Before I go, I must know.
Oh, hello. What might you be? Composite emerald. Well, seeing as how I have no idea what actually got compressed into here, let's go see how.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. I'll have to do that when I get back, though. I don't have enough time.
60.
I need to be going, like, right now.
We can do better than that. So I guess we're gonna have to optimize our process a little bit.
Alright, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.